I'm turning my gaze over to Eric Pope. What do you do during E3?
So I usually handle the talent that shows up at E3 and glad hand.
What does that mean?
Glad hand.
What does that mean? Wait, hold on. By talent, do you mean like I'm just gonna
ladies?
I'm gonna pluck a name out of the air here.
Just guess a name.
Like Suge Knight.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, that's a pretty good guess.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
That worked out.
Nailed it.
Yeah. So
tell me your Suge Knight story.
Right. I've been
Unbelievable.
Like hours, like within the past few
This is
hours.
like
3 hours ago.
5:30,
3
yeah.
hours ago, I
Okay.
met Sugar Knight.
Is that how he introduced himself?
He said, my name is Mr. Sugar Knight Esquire.
So here's how it went down.
It was actually Sugar Nightenstein, and they changed it when they came to Ellis Island.
It's there's a lot of bias in the industry,
yeah. He's
QED.
an Eastern European giant black man. So we're at our stage. Our other community manager, Aaron Treitz, and I are just standing there, and this very, very large man shows up, and I say to Aaron, "Who is this Suge Knight-looking motherfucker?" I swear to God, I said that. And he's like, "I don't know. This is some fucking guy." And then all of our dancers who work in-house, they're our choreographers. We brought them out here. And they go, "Hey, Bub, I'm going to dance for Suge Knight now. Watch." And I was like, "What?"
That's not...
Well,
That's not cool to like say that out loud to the guy.
Yeah.
Right, I know, right. So I'm like, okay. So I sort of sidle over to this gigantic man, and I'm like, "Oh, how are you doing?" And he's like, "Hey, how are you?" And he's like, soft-spoken, very nice, like he's talking to me. He's like, "Oh, what's the deal with this game?" He actually asked me, "So, what's the deal? Are they dancing?" There are 4 people in front of him dancing, and there's 2 screens behind him with people dancing.
And it's called Dance Central.
So, I'm like, yes,
so is this
yes, it's a dance game.
When Suge Knight asks you a question, you shut the fuck up and answer.
You're not going to give him any sass there. He's going to hang you off the balcony.
That's exactly right. I forgot to mention this entire scene was me hanging off a balcony.
Are they dancing? Are they dancing?
I don't know, Suge. What does it look like to you?
They're centralized.
So they do their dance, and he's asking me questions like, "Yeah, we're based in Boston. These are all choreographers," and he thought it was actually really cool, which was neat. And then he's like, "What's your name, man?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm Eric." He's like, "Oh, cool, I'm Suge." And he shook my hand. I'm like, "I know that you're Suge, but you're shaking me." It was awesome. I swear to God, and I don't know why this is a thing, but when he shook my hand, it felt like fire. I swear to God, his hand was burning hot. It was burning hot. I went face to face with the devil. And he didn't murder me. Spoilers, I'm still alive.
Yes.
It was intense.
Yeah, Joe turned to Aaron and he's like, "I think Suge Knight's the devil."
Yeah, so I gave him my card. Told him I could hook him up with a game and asked him please not to murder me. But all that's true, I swear to God.
And this has been the beginning of a Suge Knight to remember.
Yeah.
None of that one. This is followed immediately after we did a spot on Jeff Keighley's TV show Majig, and we went there. And the guys we know some of the guys from Spike because we used to work at MTV, and so we're in the green room waiting. We're waiting to do an interview and demo the game. It's the last thing we're doing of the day. We're super stoked to be done, and they just come in. They're like, "Get out of the green room," and we're like, "What?" And they're like, "Get out. We need you to get out of the green room right now. Find a seat and just go. Just get out. I don't go." And I was like, "What? Are we gonna die? What's happening?" And I walk past Jeff, who just comes off stage, and Jeff goes, "Oh yeah, is T-Pain here?" And I was like, "No." If you're actually asking me, like, that's a stupid question. I don't know why T-Pain would be here. Is that a code name? He's like, "No, T-Pain's coming." And T-Pain just like saunters in with 18 people.
Sure.
Proceeds to go on camera and talk about like I don't know what. He's like, "Yeah, iPod app and I don't know."
He has headphones.
Yeah, headphones. Like,
I'd heard about this. He was on TV like during the
Talking headphones.
big E3 things. Like, yeah, here we've got T-Pain talking about headphones.
Yeah, and it was weird. And then at the end of it, they're like, Jeff Keighley, wonderful networking maven that he is, said, "Hey, they're gonna play Dance Central. They're gonna play a song. You want to dance with them?" And we knew the answer was no. But do you want to dance with them? And I get out there, and he's like, "Oh, what song are you doing?" And someone's like, "Oh, we're playing Nicki Minaj, Massive Attack." He goes, "That song sucks." All right, T-Pain.
Sorry we don't have your Miami Dolphins theme song, T-Pain. If you don't know, that's the best song.
So is that coming up soon? Or?
Yeah, confirmed.
Anyway, so T-Pain and Suge Knight. Different eras,
You just
same weird attitude.
Look at it straight in the eye and say, well, you have comparatively cold hands. So there.
He probably does have like dead cold hands.
Right, yeah.
Brad Shoemaker, how's the chat doing?
He's not even
I
watching.
had to close my browser. I'm sorry. It was a really bad time for you to ask that.
It's a really bad time for you to be on the couch right now. You're killing me here. Justin McElroy.
Hey, how you doing?
I am so tired, but
Yeah.
it was an excellent day 2 of E3 for us. I had a lot of fun, saw a lot of cool shit. What have you seen today at the show that is of note?
I saw the new Sherlock Holmes game.
What?
Yeah, I saw
There's-
the new Sherlock Holmes
Wait,
game.
hold on. Let's pump the brakes on this for a second. So,
Yeah.
as opposed to the old Sherlock Holmes game,
Yeah, check this. Apparently, it's Sherlock Holmes 6. Guy looked me dead in the eye and said, "This is, of course, this is my generic Eastern European accent. I'm not sure
This
where
is
the
so
show
racist
is
already.
This is, of course, Sherlock Holmes 6. We've been working on making them since 2001.
Sure, it's not Sherlock Holmes sex, like a weird adult-only
It's a
game.
connect title. So this guy, it's Sherlock Holmes, and it's the first one they're sort of making specifically for consoles. Jack the Fifth, Sherlock Holmes 5, SH5, as I've come to call it internally. Shiv came. The E is a 5 in Sherlock. The fifth Sherlock Holmes came to 360. It was sort of a back-ended port. This one is made with console gamers in mind because apparently their audience was just women for the first 5 games, and the audience was dwindling. So Sherlock Holmes 6...
Dwindling from what to what?
Yeah,
You could only play it at curves.
So this guy is talking to me about. I'm already like having a complete panic attack, realizing this gentleman has been making Sherlock Holmes games for a decade. The game actually looks kind of neat. I mean, it looks comparable to console games. It's an adventure game, and there's dialogue wheels and hunting for clues and stuff. But this guy starts talking about the plot of Sherlock Holmes, and he says, "So what you'll come to discover is Sherlock Holmes is acting very dark. He's very he gets dirty with his interrogations. He's doing weird things, doing crimes up until the point where he killed somebody, and then he." If you're gonna play this game, turn your radio down for the next 2 minutes. And Sherlock Holmes gets over to kill somebody, and his friend Dr. Watson has to raise firearms against him, and he shoots Sherlock Holmes and kills him.
Oh my god!
And then you finish the game as John Watson. And I look at him, and he says, I say, is this in the first 10 minutes of the game? He says, no, this is about 10 hours in. You in demo. You're not supposed to tell me all the shit that happened. And all I could think to
Well,
say,
fuck. What do you do with Sherlock Holmes 7 then?
that is exactly what I said to him. How do you make Sherlock Holmes 7? And he says, that you will have to wait and see. I'm like, the funny thing about it is, if he told me about that before, I would have been like, hey, yeah, fuck you. I'm on the edge of my seat. I can't not wait until this game goes out. I have to find out exactly what this guy is. Sherlock, SH6.
Shevin.
Look for it. I say that only because good luck finding Sherlock Holmes 1 through 5. Apparently out there somewhere.
They're gonna be on Steam.
I
Just
couldn't
in console.
Be
This
excited
is
to
What console?
what console is this coming?
360 and maybe PS3. He wouldn't tell me that, but he told me that Sherlock Holmes fucking does. That's embargoed. I'm sorry.